Good morning, folks. Or afternoon, I'm never quite sure. We've got about a minute to go, I'll make it. You could give me a thumbs up for the music. And actually, we've got a bit of sunshine, so I think it should be bright enough in here. I'm hoping I'm not in shadow or anything. We'll just give a few more seconds. Right. I'll make it 12 o'clock now. 12 noon. So, welcome everyone. Ken here from Active Newcastle. Welcome to the Thursday noon stay at home and do your call with Ken. Suitable for most people, so long as you work at your own pace. I will be giving modifications and some adaptations. We are participating at our own discretion. Good morning, Steve. Ready to go? Good lad, yes. Few other considerations. If you have sprays and inhalers, keep them handy. You may not need them, and you may not never have ever needed them, but keep them handy so they're there if you did. But a few other considerations. Make sure you've got a fresh air supply. I know it's cooler today, but a lot of us have got the heating on at this time of year, so make sure you've got some fresh air. Towel if you need one. Where's my towel? My towel's here. Drinks bottle, I've got one here. So I'll demonstrate the drinks bottle, why not? So make sure you've got some space. And also make sure you're comfortable at going to the floor, face down, supine and prone, face down and face up as well, because we'll be bridging and this sort of thing. If you're a regular, it'll be, good morning Judith, if you're a regular, it'll be more core maintenance, I think, rather than core development, if you've stayed with the full programme since we all went into this new mode of training together. Because that's quite a few months now. If you're new, that doesn't mean you can't join in. The emphasis in this class is not on the most extreme core positions in the world. It's about getting good general movement that would be of benefit to a wider population. So work to the level that you feel comfortable. Before we start, when we're on the floor and the lying down, face down or face up, the spine will be in a straight line. If you just watched Heather's class and she described neutral spine, that's exactly a good idea. The difference being we just took the pelvis under a little, just to activate that core as well. So from the ear to the shoulder, if I had my arms here, elbows, hips, knees, if I was standing, and ankles, I would be in pretty much of a straight line. Try not to squash the spaces, keep the neck, and keep especially the hip flexors open. Try not to be crushed in. When we sit down, we adapt to what we do or what we don't do. So this is part of the core. So what you can see, that's why I'm kneeling like this, is based essentially from the lower thigh up, all the torso, and it'll work the upper structures as well. So it's not just the abdominals, it's all of the structures inside that you can't see, so the IT band, all kinds of things like that. It will get the abdominals, the obliques on the side, the abdominals on the front. It will work the lower back muscles. It will work the bum muscles hard. It should. And it will bring hamstrings, backs of the legs, quads, front of the legs, 4 muscles in there, hence the quad. And if you're holding the arms, pushing down in the plank towards the feet, you will activate upper body structures. So some people say, oh, these things are easy, but if you activate properly, everyone will get a good workout, because we can only work to the level that we can do. So that's enough words. We're going to get started today. 6 movements, 30 seconds each, twice through. Stop if you need to. Some of them will be familiar, some of them will be modifications, and some of them will be combinations of familiar movements. First one is Russian twist, which means we're in a W-seated position. But the difference today is we're going to move the feet in and move the feet out. Quick demo before we go, everyone. This is the W position, hence called because of the shape. The Russian twist is to turn and turn. And the higher you sit up, the easier it will be. The more you lay back with the neck space open, the harder it will be. So we're going to go 1, 2, then we're going to feet in, 1, 2. If that's too difficult, you can go 1, 2, tap, tap. That's probably the best modification is probably to sit up a little bit and try, if you can hold them off, level 3, 2, push, push, that would be level 3. Level 2 would be turn, turn, push, push with a touchdown. Level 1 would be turn, turn, single leg. So cut your cloth accordingly, if I can say that, and we're going to start. 30 seconds, team. 3, 2, 1, time away. So I'll start with level 1. 1, 2, single leg, push, push. I'll go to level 2. 1, 2, push, push. I'll move to level 3. 1, 2, push, push. I'll stay here. 1, my feet aren't on the floor. 2, push, push. Just a short movement. You'll be surprised how this will catch you. 2, got time to fit 2 of these in. 1, 2, and relax. If you've been getting that right, you should get a nice burn in the stomach and a pleasant sort of feeling of working hard, not an unpleasant feeling of working hard. Straight to the next one, team. High plank, foot tap. High plank is essentially a press-up position. First position, tap the foot to the side, tap the foot to the side, squeeze everything. Second position, 45-degree knees, tap to the side, tap to the side. Full position, tap, back, tap, back. Pick your level, team. 3, 2, 1. Off we go, team. Foot, 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 foot. Shoulders above elbows. Foot, foot. Elbows above wrists. Foot, head between the arms, looking down. Foot. 2 for those who want level 3.5. 1, 2, 1, 2. If you just want a single, 1, 2. Curl that pelvis under, squeeze the bum muscles, and stop and relax. So remember, squeeze all of the essential ingredients of the plank, glutes, abs, even when you're doing the movement. Next movement, narrow to wide bridge. W position, everyone. Feet in a slightly wider than shoulder width position. So it's going to be bridge, down, in, narrow bridge, down. There's no real modification on this. Just don't lift as high and slow it down. Or stick to the wider or narrower position if you find that comfortable. 3, 2, 1. Wide position. Squeeze the bum, especially on this. Down, feet in, up, squeeze, and down. Feet out. Glutes and hips up. Squeeze, straight line from the hip to the shoulder, even though we're in an inverted position. Down and in. Squeeze and down. Wider. Squeeze everything. And down. Narrow. We've got time to fit one more in, team. Squeeze and relax. Excellent. Towel. Deep breath. Drink if you need it. Next movement. Downward dog and knee to nose. There's a slight difference in this one, team. I'll need to show you. This, if you've done yoga, you'll know what I mean. So we're in the downward dog. And we have done bringing the knee to the chest. But this one's bringing the knee to the nose. So there's a slight curve at this point. And you must hold and brace and keep the head between the hands at that point. And then back squeeze the plank. And then turn in. So we are rounding the back here. But we're doing it in a safe way. So, ready? Modifications. You go from either this position, squeeze, 45, or the full. But we want to be in the downward dog if possible. So you could do it from the kneeling. So the idea would be squeeze and then plank. Ready, everyone? Take this one slowly. It's a bit of a new one. Oh, well, it's not new in the world, but we haven't done it on this yet. So, knee forward, nose in, and backs and squeeze. Knee forward, nose in, back and squeeze. Not too fast. Squeeze in and back. Squeeze in and back to the full. Now we'll do the full. Squeeze and back and up. Squeeze and back and up. Squeeze back up. Fit one more in, team. Squeeze back, up, and relax. Towel, deep breath. Drink if you need one. Diamond crunch. We haven't done this too much, but we have done it before. So, sitting in a comfortable position, feet together. They don't have to be too close in, to the groin area. Just a comfortable distance. So, 3, 2, 1. It's not about how far you can sit up. Drop the chin in, tennis ball distance. It's about squeezing. So you can have your hands here. You can follow up the arms. Or anywhere comfortable, really. Ready, everyone? 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Lower back goes into the mat. Tennis ball distance between chest. Squeeze. keeping the core tight, squeeze, breathing, even with abdominal control, you can still breathe and relax. Target everything in the front, squeeze predominantly in the front, squeeze, body's in a straight line, and back. So it's not about how far you can sit forward. We've got time for one more repetition, team. Squeeze and relax. Excellent. Towel, deep breath. Excuse me, drink if you need one. Number 6, knees down, plank, push-up. Knees down, push-up to plank, excuse me. So, even if you can do push-ups, great. I want to have the 90 degrees or the 45. We do a push-up, and we go to plank and squeeze. And then we come down. We do a push-up, and then we pop into the plank position, the high plank position. So even if you're good at press-ups, humorous, stay with us everyone, do the highest level, keep it 45 degrees knees just for today. 3, 2, 1. So 45 degree knee or 90 degree knee position, and press up, core, squeeze it, knees, press up, core, tuck that pelvis under, line of steel, straight line, knees, down, up, squeeze, knees, down, up, squeeze, down, up, squeeze, 3, 2, 1, and relax. First circuit done, drink, towel, deep breath. We're going to fly through the next set. Ready, everyone? Russian twist, feet in and out. Pick the level that suits. Level 1, feet separate. Level 2, 2 feet. Level 3, feet stay suspended. 3, 2, 1, go. Feet, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep the neck space open. 1, 2. So don't crush into your chest. 1, 2. Push back, 1 and 2 and push and push. And one more time, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and back. Towel, drink, deep breath, high plank foot tap. One of your 3 positions, team. 90 degrees with the knee, 45 or fully extended. Tap the foot to the side. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, back, 2, 3, 4. Abdominals tight. Glutes tight, or definitely contracted. Maybe not fully, but very much, they're definitely contracted. Again. If you want more, double it up. 1, 2, 1, 2. One more on each side. 1, 2, down, towel, deep breath. Excellent work if you're with it or partially with it. If you've stayed with some of it, good job, keep going. So, narrow and wide bridge, W position, lay back, feet in the wider position to begin, just over hip. One bridge, touchdown, feet in, another bridge. Here we go, team. Squeeze wide, come down, feet in, narrow, down, wider. Up and squeeze, especially the glutes on this, but the abs do kick in. Nice straight line, down, feet in, up, tennis ball distance, chin and chest, down, wider, lower abdominal breathing, still tuck the pelvis under, and down, in, squeeze. We've got time for one more. 1, 2, squeeze it out, 2, 3, and relax. So if ever you hold any contractions, don't hold the breath. Heavier breathing's fine, but we never want any kind of breathlessness. That's not necessarily a good thing. So, downward dog, knee to nose. Remember, from the downward dog, you have to tilt your head in a little so that you're aiming at the nose. Don't hit your nose, but you're aiming at the nose. Ready, everyone? Full position, downward dog. Curl in, back. Downward dog. Curl in. Knee towards nose, back to the plank, back to downward dog. Knee to nose, back to the plank, Downward dog. Knee to nose on the other side. Back to plank. Downward dog. Knee to nose. Back to plank. Downward dog and relax. Breath. Towel deep breath. I just said that. Towel deep breath or drink. Diamond crunch. Remember, you shouldn't feel anything in the lower back in that you could describe as discomfort. Ready, team. 3, 2, 1, go. 1. Make the abs do all the work. 2. Sometimes if you reach, you pull yourself too far. So just reach slowly. Squeeze. Or keep your hands here. Squeeze. Or put your hands here and just reach towards your knees gently. Squeeze. 10 seconds, team. Squeeze, breathing out on the way up, really squeezing the abs. Tennis ball distance, pushing the lower back more into the mat as you sit forward. 1 more repetition. Squeeze, 2, 3, and relax. Excellent job if you're still here. Still with all, if you've done the whole program so far, excellent. So, last one. Knees down, push up to plank. Ready, team. So everyone's starting from the knees down position, whether it's 90 or 45. 45 is the harder option, if you like. Time away. So press up from here. 1, 2, and then to plank. Squeeze. Back to knees. 1, 2. Squeeze the plank in, abs, everything, all the structures, hands pushing towards the feet. Down to knees. 1, 2. Plank. Everything squeezing. Everything squeezing, down to knees, press up, squeeze. Down to knees, press up, plank, squeeze. Last one, team. Knees, 1, 2, squeezing, 2, 3, and relax. Time. Whew. We're pushing time today, team. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that. Well done if you stayed with some of it, or all of it. Definitely well done. Quick, before I go, if you enjoyed it, give a thumbs up, leave a comment. Find us on YouTube. We've got a back catalogue now going back, 9 months or so and beyond. So there's a big selection of core, as well as other videos on there, as well as other information. So don't be shy, check it out on YouTube. Tell your friends about us. Hit the subscribe, if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe, turn on the notifications so you don't miss anything. Check out links. And you'll find descriptions below, and just check out some of our links. I think you'll be pleased with that. Keep your eye open for our Couch to Christmas and our NE movement. The letter N, E as in Northeast, NE movement. So have a look at that because it's quite an interesting app and quite an interesting thing to do to keep you fit and well and healthy and positive over the Christmas period. So I've got to go now, but I hope you enjoyed that today. I will comment on everyone. Oh, Adele, thank you. Thank you, Heather, as well. So I've got to go now, team, but what is it, Thursday today? Yes, we've got Noel tomorrow. He's on at 10 o'clock with his stay at home and exercise, circuit-based class with Noel. And then he's on again at 12:30 for the Friday afternoon. It's a regular thing, regular Friday afternoon quiz with Quizmaster Noel tomorrow. So we'll look forward to that coming up towards the end of the week. So I'm going to go now, and I'll just see who's there if I dare touch it. I tend to damage things when I touch things or switch them off. But thanks, Steve. What was that? All right, that's you done, is it? Oh, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, Max, Judith, Adele, and Heather, of course. Oops, I went past some names, excuse me. Active Newcastle, and there's Steve again, right at the beginning of the class. Thank you, Judith, as well. I saw Judith's name there. So hope you enjoyed that. Thank you. See you next time. When will I be back again? Well, I'll be in the behind the scenes tomorrow, but I'll be back on Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock, circuit-based. Thank you.